Hey guys, so I am using my instant rice cooker for the first time, and of course I'm going to be using it for something other than rice. I'm going to be using it for boba, and I found a really cool video on how to make boba for instant rice cooker by a fellow YouTuber named Aressa Teñoso. I hope I'm saying your name right, but I'm going to put your name and your link in the bottom of this video because I could not have figured out how to make boba without your video. So thank you very much. And we are going to give it a try and see how it goes. So I don't like using the stovetop all the time, especially when it's all nice and clean and it's like super clean. And I just don't want to do all that stuff. So we're going to try to make it. And I'm going to cut the recipe in half. The recipe makes a whole cup, but I don't really want a whole cup of boba for myself. I kind of just want like 1/4 cup for like 1 cup of boba. So let's see how it goes with my cutting it in half. Okay. Let's put in 1. And let's put in 2. Okay. That's like probably not enough. I probably should put in like maybe a half. Okay. I put in like 2.5. Okay, so they said to turn it on, and this is the first. Let's see if I mess it up. And to wait for it to get into a boil. So, okay, so I put it on. Mine's is a little bit different than hers. So I put mine's on white rice. It's got so far 2 cups of water, and then I got my boba. I got 1/4 cup of boba ready, and we're gonna see. It's been sitting now for probably about maybe. I think I started at, it's in about maybe 8 minutes, and so far it hasn't started boiling yet. Let's take a look inside. You can see some bubbles forming, but it's taking some time to get hot. Okay, let's check on it and see if it's about ready. Yep, it's boiling. So it's been sitting for maybe about, it's been a minute actually, maybe about 15 minutes to boil. And we're going to add our boba. And see what happens. Let me get my little stirring. This instant rice cooker came with its own little spoon, so I gotta make sure it's stir. And she said to stir every 5 minutes, so I'm checking the time right now, and because I can tell it wants to stick. But while the boba is cooking over there, I thought we would make up a little quick milk tea. Now right now I don't have any milk powders because something like weird happened to them. They got really stiff, which is weird. But I want to make up my own recipe, which is some coffee I have left over. And I'm going to sit this right here, and we're going to see if that tastes any good. Some coffee boba. I've never had coffee boba. I've been drinking on it. So we have about a cup of coffee left. Yep, exactly 1 cup. Wow. Alright, so we got 1 cup of coffee. And I want to pour in a 1/2 cup of milk. Just pour in a 1/2 cup of milk. You know, let's pour in a little bit more. Yep. Okay, so need to still leave room for my boba. Alright, so now I want to go add some sweetener. Which these are like super sweet, and this tastes so good. This is my s'mores creamer, and it's so good. So let's pour in, I don't know, let's pour in a good amount. Let's pour in maybe 1/4 cup. I want to splash my nice new camera, or I'd cry. So, alright, let's mix it together and see if it tastes any good before we actually add boba to it, because if it don't taste good, then I can like make something else. I've never had coffee boba before. Looking forward to seeing if it tastes any good. Oop, that's my alarm. iPhone is telling me it needs to be stirred. This is our first 5 minutes. Looks pretty good, guys. I got my Google Assistant to set it for another 5 minutes, so The first 5 minutes looks good, no stickage. All right, I don't want to add too much sugar because the boba's going to be sweetened. So I want to only add 1 tablespoon of sugar. I know some of y'all are like, what? That's a lot. But not for me. Okay. So add 1 tablespoon. Let's taste a little sugar. Well, that tastes good. A little sugar, that brought out the taste. That's good. Okay, so I just turned it off. And I've unplugged it after 20 minutes. Which I probably should have did a little bit sooner. But didn't like it was cooked yet. So I'm going to let it sit for 15. The original video says let it sit for 30. But she is using the whole cup. I'm using only 1/4 cup of boba. So I'm going to go for just 15 minutes sit. And they're going to check on it and see if it cooked. So... okay guys, so it's been about 15 minutes to let it just sit in a turned off rice cooker. Let's take a look. Oh, it turned out nice. Look good. It's a little nervous, not gonna lie. It looked good. I use about 1 tablespoon, yes, a whole tablespoon of white sugar in my boba. You can add less if you're not a sugaraholic like me, but I like sugar. I haven't had some good boba in a while, and it tastes good, it looks good, it cooked well, and it was so hassle-free. Oh, I'm so happy with this. So freaking happy. Okay, so I've been letting it sit for a while. I got my cold milk, well, not really milk tea, but milk coffee ready. And let us scoop it. I'm trying to find the angle if I can see it. Let's put it in and see how it turns out. This has been, I like to cover it so the sugar can really marinate in there. I've only had it covered for like a little bit, not very long at all. Okay. Hope I left enough room. I don't want to splash on my nice camera. So let us put some in. I did not leave enough room in my coffee. Look what I did. I'm going to make it work though. This actually worked. That's what's getting me. Okay guys, so I am done. It is very early. Well, early for me. Like, I haven't had any breakfast yet. And I've been making this kind of like the morning, like watching videos. I just want to say again, thank you, Aressa Teñoso. I hope I'm saying your name right. This was an awesome video. I did not expect it to turn out this nice. So let's taste it together and see how it turned out, because I am so excited. If this turns out good, this is my way of making boba from now on. So that's what it looks like. Boba made with a rice cooker. It worked. Oh, that is so awesome. I overfilled this, so I'm trying to spill it. So that was boba with a pot, with a rice cooker. It works beautifully. If I give you some suggestions, I would say for a little bit of boba, like I made only like a 1/4 cup, to definitely cut your time down. My boba is a little bit on the chewier side, so I gotta be very careful. I have to make sure you fully chew it. And you should do that with all boba. Make sure you fully chew it and like don't just swallow it. But yeah, I'm so impressed. It's turned out so good. I'm gonna leave y'all a link to her video. Go subscribe to her channel because that was awesome. I'm really super appreciative. I didn't know it was impossible. I've been looking for easier ways to make boba. I tried the microwave and it was a fail. I did stovetop multiple times, and after a while you don't feel like doing it. This was so easy, so convenient. I'm so impressed. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna leave y'all my little tweaks and recipe down the bottom. Leave you her recipe down the bottom in the descriptions of how to actually cook the boba in the pot. My recipe on part is only the coffee, which is like nothing really, and how I made it with a smaller amount. But yes, she really helped me out a lot. I did not expect it to turn out so good. I'm super like thrilled. So tell me in the comments, would y'all ever try making boba in a pot and a rice cooker pot? Yeah, so tell me in the comments what y'all think. Okay guys, bye.